Welcome to a quest for metal. Today we're not actually questing for metal, just like the previous video we're going to be doing something different. And today's topic is video games, my favourite video games of all time, in this chart, which I'll link down in the description. The TV one was fun to go through, and yeah, let's talk about some video games. The best video games, in my opinion. Well, the ones near and dear to my heart, and the ones I play the most. Yours will be different, so pop yours down below, because it's interesting to see people's takes and different tastes. So, let's start with the one that pops in my head the very first, which will be my favourite video game of all time is actually by Todd Howard. It's not Skyrim. It's not Skyrim. It is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year. I love this. I love this game. The DLCs just make it even better with Solstheim and Tribunal. Love the stories in it, the Nerevar, all the Ashlanders, and just the things they say, like you Enwa. Just the Dark Elves are just the best. They're the best race. I love this game to pieces. Played it to death. All the secrets, all the hidden items, the cool swords. I love it. It's way better than anything else they ever did. Oblivion I still enjoy. Skyrim I still enjoy. But Morrowind is the king. Absolute king. You'll notice a lot of RPGs on this list. Next up, unsurprising to anyone, we have Dark Souls. This is the game that came out at the same time as Skyrim. It came out in 2011, around about September-ish time, was it? Maybe a bit before that. But yeah, it blew Skyrim out of the water. I remember getting Skyrim and being like, oh, okay, it's pretty good. Kind of disappointing, but it's fine. And then I got Dark Souls and I was like, this is what an RPG should be. This is ridiculous. Like, the difficulty was amazing. I didn't have any guides when I first got it because it only just came out. So there's no wikis or anything. So I got to Analondo with like an unupgraded weapon. Like, uninfused kind of weapon, shit like that. And yeah, I didn't know about the embers and all that shit. And finding the Great Hollow, you know, on your first time blind is absolutely just mind-boggling. Like, just finding Ash Lake blew my mind as a kid. And then the DLC with Artorias. I've got an Artorias picture right there. I love it. I've got Artorias statue right behind me as well, actually. Love this game to pieces. It is part of my childhood. Well, adulthood, I guess. Following on that, I could put every single goddamn Souls game here. I can't spell, apparently. But I'll put one more, and that will be Bloodborne, with the old hunters. I love Bloodborne. I got a PS4 specifically for Bloodborne. And it was amazing. I loved it. It was probably one of my favourites until the DLC came out and made it even better, somehow. Like the Fishing Hamlet, Lady Maria, Ludwig with the Moonlight Greatsword, Orphan of course. The best DLC of all time. And it's not even a question. It is. It's just the best DLC of all time. Love it. Fast-paced combat, different mechanics, absolutely flawless. Another one I really loved, in a similar kind of vein to everything else, is Dragon Age Origins. I loved this when it came out. Morrigan, all the characters, Alistair, love the different paths, love that there's like... It's kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, where there's so many different paths that just have vastly different outcomes. Like, instead of going into the mind of like this boy and trying to fix the demons out of his mind, you can just punch the mum in the face and slit the kid's throat. Stuff like that. And I was like, what is this freedom? This is amazing. The Dragon Age games that came after it, fine, but this one is the best. And all the origin stories of everyone, I want to replay it now I'm talking about it. Absolute fantastic. Speaking of Larian Studios, I love Divinity Original Sin 2, if I can find it. There it is. That's going on here. This was just... I could have put Baldur's Gate on here as well, but Divinity was the first one, and it was just... mind-blowing. The first Divinity is good as well, but this one, I loved all the characters. The Red Prince was fantastic. Thane, I think, the skeleton guy, fantastic. Love the combat as well, like throwing oil and then shooting it with arrows that are flaming and like levitating people into like lightning puddles. It's one of the best games of all time. Love RPGs, love this game to pieces. Yeah, that's all I can say. Love the story as well. The story is absolutely amazing. Larian, Larion, make more. Now, another one from my childhood, which you may notice from the back of here. But what game should I pick for it? What game? I don't actually... I can't even see it here. Oh, there it is. I'm going for Pokemon Ruby. Yep, Ruby, that's correct. I played a lot of Red and Blue and a lot of Gold. Loads of Gold. Then I got Ruby and it just blew my mind. Like, all my favourites are from Ruby. Groudon's my favourite legendary. Blaziken's my favourite starter of all time. Gardevoir was one of my favourite Pokemons of all time, before all the fucking hentai and shit came out. I didn't even know about Rule 34 back then, I was a kid. The secret bases, fighting Pokemon with them, when I was a kid, it was just so much fun. I love the weather stuff. Just all the Pokemon introduced in this generation was my favourite, so always stuck with me. There's a whole red theme going on in the middle here. It is my favourite colour. Yeah, I love Pokemon, and I love Ruby. So, yeah, there you go. Next up, we've got 3 more to fill the favourite games of all time. There's one that's popping into my head, which is going to be completely random, I think. You'll be like, what the hell is this doing here? It's going to be Serious Sam. The Doom ripoff. I like Doom a lot, but Serious Sam was always my one. Like, I thought it was funnier. The enemies were cool, like the Pumpkinhead lumberjack guys. And then the kamikazes that just run at you like, ah! It's just, I don't know, I played it to death. Love it. I had the Xbox original, so I played the part 1 and 2 together, so that's the one I'm picking, just because nostalgia. Yeah, I love it. Serious Sam. It's fun stuff. If you like shooting loads and loads and loads of enemies. So what we got next? Oh, yep. Can't not talk about some strategy games, some Fire Emblem, and the best one, in my opinion, is Awakening. Awakening Fire Emblem was so goddamn good. And this is where Chrom was in, Lucina, all these characters, all memorable, all fun, and it's where they kind of got new life back into the franchise. It's where it kind of rebirthed. So, yeah. Lastly, I want to put another one here. Right, first of all, let's talk about some Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter, and I think 4 Ultimate's my favourite. I loved 4 Ultimate when it came out. Like, just all the legendary dragons are amazing. Gormagala is one of the best Elder Dragons. Not even an Elder Dragon, is it? It's just a normal dragon. Whatever. Some nerds are going to shout at me. It was a cool fight. Shigura, Magala, the big white one, even better. I loved it to pieces. But Monster Hunter World is this close to making it here as well, because World is so goddamn good. So I could give it both for a 4 and World joint top. 3 was okay, with the underwater stuff I wasn't a big fan of. Generations was just like a party game. Rise is meh, it's fine. But 4 and World hits the nails on the head. Last but not least, I'm going to put another one on here. I'm going to throw in... I'll throw it instead of Serious Sam. I'll throw it at the end so people can see it. Persona 5. I love Persona 5. Stick with the red theme. I played this to death when it came out. It came out during Corona times, I think. And I was furloughed at that time, so I just binged the shit out of it. I love every character. Haru, best girl. I love every character. Joker's so cool. Persona 3 is close as well. I used to love that. But Tartarus is kind of eh. Whereas Persona 5 had its own identity with the different dungeons. 4 was really good as well. Best villain. But yeah, Persona 5. I'm going to go with that. So that is my list, top 10, I guess, of my favourite games of all time. Let me know yours down below and what you think of my list. Is it too nerdy? Probably. It's video games. What do you fucking want? There you go, and we'll see you again with some more metal content soon.